This is how you assemble your charge for microbit. As you can see, we've already taken all of the contents out of the box here. So we have the actual charge, which is where our rechargeable battery lives. We have our microbit ready to go, the JST cable connector that's included with the charge, and our Velcro wrist strap. The first thing you'll want to do before using your charge is make sure that it's powered up. It will come with a little bit of power to start, but it's best practice to charge your charge up overnight to make sure that it has enough power to do all your coding activities. So to charge it, just take your micro USB cable, insert it into the micro USB port on the side of the charge, and charge it overnight. So the first thing that we will want to do is take our JST cable that looks like this. You'll notice that both ends of the JST cable are the same, but the way that you insert the end matters. So you'll want to look closely at the end of the JST connector to notice which side has the little line going down the plastic part of the connector. We will want to line up that line with the corresponding channel inside of the port where we're going to plug in the cable. So if you look carefully inside of the top of the charge unit, you'll notice that we have the little pins, and we'll line up that little line with the channel and give that cable a good little push so it clicks into place and we make sure we have a secure connection. From here, we're going to take the other end of the JST connector and insert it the same way into the microbit itself. So you'll notice that the microbit has the same little port. We'll line up that line with the little channel and give it a good push into place like so. From here, you have an option to use this little hook on the housing of the charge for a little bit better cable management. So all you need to do is take your JST cable, hook it underneath, and that'll just keep that excess cord out of the way. The next thing that you'll want to do is make sure that you have at least one side of the microbit hooked into the little channel on the arms on the outside of the charge. So we'll hook one side in so it's sitting nicely in the channel. The other side can just rest over top for right now. The next thing that we want to make sure is that it's actually lined up on the back side. So if you turn our microbit over, you'll notice that microbit V2s have a little speaker here. We want that speaker to fit on this little shelf on the back side of the charge here. If our microbit is not lined up correctly, that little speaker is not going to sit on that shelf and you're not going to be able to click it into place. So we want to make sure that our microbit is inserted so it comes all the way to the top of those little side arms or those edges on the charge. Once we have that lined up, we have one little side of the microbit inside the channel. All we need to do is give it a nice firm push and it will click into place. The first time that you insert your microbit, it may need a little bit of extra force to really get it to click in there, but just give it a good push, you're not going to break it. If you're pushing on the microbit and it doesn't seem to be clicking in place, it's probably that the speaker on the backside is not lined up with that shelf. So just make sure that you have that microbit pushed all the way to the top edge here, and then it should click into place. From here, all you need to do is turn it on, so just by switching the switch at the top, and you'll notice that the power will come onto the microbit and you're ready for all your portable coding projects. If you would like to attach the wrist strap, for that, you just would locate the wrist strap, open the Velcro. We're going to insert it into one side, pull it all the way through, insert it into the other side, then we're ready to go and wear our charge like so. When it comes time to remove your charge, you'll want to grab one edge of the charge. I like to put my finger behind it and my thumb on the little plastic part on the side and just give it a little push. You're going to pop one side out. Once that side's out, you're ready to pull out the other side. From here, you're just going to pinch the little white part on the top of the JST connector, the little plastic part, and you're going to give it a pinch and you're going to give it a wiggle. And sometimes you might need an adult to help with this because it can be a little bit snug. But once you have that off, you're ready to take your microbit, do your other coding activities. You can take your charge, you can recharge it, or do whatever you need to do. And that's how you set up your charge for microbit.